Morning, Sycamore. It's Tuesday and it's time for your literacy lesson. And today we're actually going to start this term a brand new book for our literacy, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that later. But the start of today's lesson will probably give you a clue as to what the book's going to be about. So here's the first question. I think I'm going to have to make myself a little bit smaller in a minute, but here's the first question coming up. Make myself smaller so you can read it. What animal am I? So I'm going to show you some pictures in a minute. I want you to shout out when you've guessed the animal. That's right, it's a mole. And our book, our new literacy book that we're going to be starting later on in the week, is a book all about a mole. So that's quite exciting and it's a wonderful story. So I think you're going to love that. So have a look at these pictures, all little pictures of moles. Now, I want you to write down some words to describe the mole. So you'll need to pause the video now, get yourself a piece of paper or your red workbook and a pencil. So pause the video, off you go and get that now. So you're back. Right, got your pencil and your paper ready? So have a look at the pictures of the moles and see if you can write down 5 words to describe the mole. What do we call describing words? Adjectives. You're really good at writing adjectives. So have a close look at those pictures and see if you can write down 5 adjectives now to describe the mole. You might want to just pause the video while you do it. Right, we're back. So let's see what words, I've written some words down. Let's see if you've come up with any of the words that I did. So here are my words. Let's move me out of the way again. I'll come up here this time. So here's the mole. I've done a sort of little adjective word bank. I thought the mole was black. Thought the mole was furry. Did anyone spot that the mole had a pink nose? Let's have a look. Look, the mole's got a really sort of bright pink nose there, right at the front of his face. Can you see in all the pictures? Looks really pink. I thought the mole was quite small. It's not a big animal. And did anybody spot that the mole had whiskers? Look at all the mole's whiskers. He uses those whiskers as he moves about. It helps him. It's one of the senses he uses to work out where he is. I also thought the mole was soft. Didn't have any spikes like hedgehogs. Had 2 eyes. Now, they were a little bit difficult to see, but they're sort of hidden. They're almost closed, but he has got 2 little eyes. And did you notice really big claws? Let's have a look at those. Look at those claws. They're almost like really long fingernails, much longer than mine and yours are. He uses those to burrow into the ground. And the mole's black. So there are my adjectives: black, furry, pink nose, small, whiskers, soft, 2 eyes, and claws. So they're the words to describe the mole. And what I want you to do is use your list of adjectives. I'm going to move myself down here now. Use your list of adjectives to write sentences in your red workbook to describe the mole. Now, here's the challenge. In your sentences, I want you to see if you can use more than 1 adjective in each sentence. And I want to see whether you can write 5 different sentences with amazing adjectives. Now, down here, have a look. Don't forget. I want you to use your capital letters, your full stops, your finger spaces, and I really want to see your beautiful handwriting today. So you have to remember all of that. Now, I've written a sentence as an example, so let's have a look at my sentence. I've written, the mole has a black furry body. So there's my 2 adjectives, black and furry. I'm describing the mole's body. It's black, furry body. And the mole has a soft pink nose. I think it does look quite soft. A soft pink nose. So there's my two adjectives in that sentence, soft and pink. And just check, I've used my capital letter, I've used my full stop, and I've got my finger spaces. So see if you can write 5 sentences now in your red workbooks using 2 adjectives in each sentence to describe the mole, and do it with your capital letters, your finger spaces, and your full stop. Now, when you've done that, have a look at this picture. This is the star-nosed mole. I wonder why it's called the star-nosed mole. Why do you think? That's right, look at his nose. His nose looks like it sort of exploded from his face and is a bit of a shape of a star. So here's the question. How is the star-nosed mole different from the other moles? So when you've finished your 5 sentences about the other moles, I want you to answer this question in a full sentence. And then I want to see if you can write some sentences, or at least one sentence, about what's different about the star-nosed mole compared with the other moles. And you can go back and have a look at all the pictures while you're writing your sentences. You can use your adjectives, words that you've written down, and I've written some here that might help you as well if you get stuck. So do your best. And I know, children, you can do this on your own. So you don't need the help from a grown-up or an adult or mummies and daddies at home. I want you to do this as an independent piece of work. And then I'm really going to look forward to reading those later today when you send them in to me. So good luck, enjoy it, and do your best. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.